In this game, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Denver Nuggets. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. The guard pair are Murray and Caldwell-Pope. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. And for the Timberwolves, the front court is McDaniels and Towns. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 1 spot. And Greg, on paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team comes
8-year playoff drought, and he never missed the postseason in his 7+ years in Denver.
Now here's Porter. Kicks it out to Gordon. Takes a 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Man, I like seeing Gordon stretch his range a little bit. I mean, the three-point shot is still a work in progress for him, but I think he's only going to get better the more experience he gets shooting it from there.
And that one's good. Towns. Come at it. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Alexander Walker passes to Towns. Here's Edwards. And he hits it just before the shot bucket spot. Edwards got his second bucket tonight. Puts it up off the inbound. Nice jump shot. Good. Caldwell-Pope's got 6. The pass to Towns. And they call the foul, so he's got and 1 chance here, and they get a 3-point play.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And here's Jokic. Still yet to score.
Got him! Fantastic. They get him and block the teammates on the contact and finding the hoop.
Here's Edwards. And finished up by Edwards.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Alexander Walker passes to Towns. Over Gordon. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 8 points.
You know, Towns can burn you from anywhere, especially from these in-between spots.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some...
But the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the out
has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And there's the pass to Morris. Over Jackson. Morris with the bucket.
Love the energy on his drive. The defense didn't expect that coming from him.
On the wing, Jackson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for 1 more coming up.
And what a take by Jackson and play without the ball.
So it's Denver now. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Jackson against Morris. Jackson, that's good. Jackson's got 9. Passes it to Anderson. And there's the whistle. That's going to go on Christian Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
So it's the Timberwolves now. 6-point game. To end the run, ferocious swat. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. It's good. He's got 11.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Towns, that's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. of 8 shooting this game.
Paint is Carl Anthony's domain. His body lets him just own it.
Jackson has the open look. Here's Najee. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Reggie Jackson firing on all cylinders for the Nuggets. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll return shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
Denver leading by 6. On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Sharing the wing spots. It's Caldwell Pope and Porter. Then it's Aaron Gordon. And there's Jackson. And it's Watson in at the 4. Now here's McDaniel. And the shot goes down.
You're not going to get every shot.
Back to Caldwell Pope. Outside Porter. Morris against Murray. Right through the D for the layup. Murray's got his second basket of the night and shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Murray scanning the floor. Gordon kicks to Murray. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
It's not often you see a blend of size and shooting touch. For a player like Michael Jordan.
He's got great range in addition to that quick, high releaser.
Caldwell Pope outside. Here's Jokic. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Tell you what, with Jokic, you've got to foul him harder than that. This big fella takes pride in finishing through the defense.
And with Jokic now a Finals MVP and an NBA champion, Greg, he's already an all-time great.
And could go down as one of the greatest players ever.
Porter's got 6 rebounds in the game. A pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Alexander Walker. Six to shoot. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. A putback, and there's Gobert putting it right in the game. Gobert's got 9 points in the quarter.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
And so it's Denver heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. The story early on was Reggie Jackson, who was on fire. He had 11 points and 3 assists. Shaq, let's get your take on Denver.
They've really established themselves on the glass. Being dominant there has been extra possessions, which they've cashed in on. Now they just gotta, bring the same energy to the second half.
Kenny, let's get your input on the Timberwolves.
Ernie, that's a lackluster performance. lackluster effort. I mean, they didn't look sharp running their sets. They weren't cutting. They weren't hustling. If you played in this era, you'd average 50 because guys didn't want to give the effort.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. One of the stories here, Reggie Jackson getting it done today.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. Passes to Gobert. Towns for three. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Confident shooter like Towns doesn't need any time to get a shot up.
Caldwell Pope against Edwards. Jokic passes to Murray. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. To Murray. Gobert with the block.
So good at finding these shots. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David.
Contact, Porter Jr. showing you how relentless he can be on offense.
Here's Alexander Walker. Count the basket and the foul. And one on Caldwell Pope.
And you gotta love the big hit in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Murray against Morris. Down low. And the rejection by Towns. Here's Gordon. The kick out to Porter. Shot clock at 3. Caldwell Pope for 3 from beyond the arc and then some. Caldwell Pope's got 9 points. The Nuggets leading by 4. Murray with it. Now defended by Gobert. And it's Murray with the jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Denver getting their last shot to go. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Minnesota. Gordon's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Jokic. The power of Jokic.
Boy, his ball handling skills.
Some nice D. The Nuggets leading by 10. Murray, good.
Well, Murray absolutely has that range.
18 points.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
And the foul called on Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
Really good defensive play to cut him off there and square.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Edwards. Here's Brown. And here's Caldwell Pope.
Well, you know what I like to say, persistence pays, and with Gordon, he's the kind of guy who just does not rest on the glass.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 11. Out left to the wing. Here's Strother. That one drops for him. Strother's got 10 points in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
His momentum from the last game and that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Good on the bucket. Towns has got 8 points here in this quarter. off the inbound pass. And so it's Denver with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for Denver, the guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. Then it's Porter, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's Watson in at the 4. Here's Alexander Walker. A 12-point game. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Murray. The 9-foot shot. Shot's good by Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. 6 to shoot. Over to the left wing. And here's Edwards from the arc. And another 3 for Minnesota.
You know, succeeding in the catching.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Edwards inside. He's going to call up Pope.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best. Kicks to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. An amazing finish with the hand right in his face. And now just a 5-point Denver lead. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Denver's coach was going over with his team. Now, he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And here's Jokic outside. It's the 3-point bomb.
Pass on that one.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Here's Edwards. Sinks that one from the post. Edwards got 13 points in the second half.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he's smart. He stays focused on his shot.
Here's Gordon. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has...
Pass to Morris. The pass to McDaniels. Clock at 6. Now here's Edwards. And yes, it's good. Edwards got 11 here in this quarter alone.
You know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Outside Porter. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Back to Jokic. Over Morris. No good that time. Jokic with the bucket.
A guy who always seems to be in the right place at the right time. Jokic on top of that one.
Morris passes to McDaniels. Edwards with it. And the layup's good off the bench. Edwards got 27.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. And again, Denver with the triple.
The man has no heart, and that creativity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And that one's good by Porter.
All good shooters have tremendous concentration, and Porter showing you right there, he doesn't let the defense throw him off at all.
Caldwell Pope against Edwards. He takes it in, and he lays it straight in. He's got 29 points. Timberwolves trail by 12. Now, here's McDaniels. Count it, good.
What a move by McDaniels, showing the defense how nimble he is when he wants to be.
For Denver, they've got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Gordon up on top, defended by Towns. Outside Porter, and there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his third foul of the game. Jackson, he's checked in for Jamal Murray.
Market substitution, Jackson.
Jackson against Morris. Jackson down low. Gobert with the defensive effort. Minnesota shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Here's Edwards. Tips it up, and it's Towns on the foul. Towns has got it back down to within single digits for Minnesota.
Nice job by Towns to get in there and get aggressive.
Looking to end his cold spell. Bucket is good.
Assisted by Nikola Jokic.
Now Edwards. He kicks to Morris. Back to Edwards. Over Caldwell Pope. Gobert. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Here's Jackson. Pass to Jokic. Things getting physical, but Jokic hammers it out and wins.
You know, you never know what Jokic is going to do because he's so unpredictable when he's working in the screen and roll.
And here is McDaniels. Here's Edwards. And Edwards hit the stump.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
But look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Now here's Jackson. He dishes it to Caldwell Pope. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 6 assists now in the game.
Yeah, cashing in close. Caldwell Pope showing you there. He's more than just a jump shooter.
And the Timberwolves call time here. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done. Edwards against Caldwell Pope. Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Edwards.
Edwards flexing on him now, bully ball inside.
Denver calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically they're...
Gordon finds Porter. And here's Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
The assist.
Porter's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And with the defender draped all over him, Jackson has that strength to fight through the contact.
Second personal foul, 18 foul. At the line for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards.
first one falls. And Edwards drops them both. Here's Jackson. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Pass to Jokic.
2 minutes remaining.
Over Gobert. Misses off the left eye. Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's Edwards. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards.
He throw good, Edwards. Here's Jackson. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. Dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Impressive seeing Jokic go off like this. I mean, you can tell his teammates are being energized by what he's doing.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
At the line for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards.
He drops the first one. That turns the lead to 6. And Edwards drops them both.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Down low, Jokic. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jokic has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Edwards.
His team. It's in his DNA.
Pass to Jokic. Over Gobert. And that one hits back iron. Timberwolves trail by 5. Up top, Edwards. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Goes up to the stripe. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Jackson misses.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Now, here's Jokic. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
They've got to go all out trying to force a turnover here.
Towns dishes to Edwards.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Time call here. 11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
taking 2 shots.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2.
And he's been a consistent free throw shooter. Jackson could make a difference here.
Second free throw, no good that time. They really wanted that one. And the Timberwolves call time. They trail by 2. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
And the whistle blows. There's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see him.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was a priority.
First one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ballgame.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed it.
Towns for 3. That one misses. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. This is a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really look to work together this week.
Everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Aaron, big night offensively. What is clicking for everyone right now?
We're just moving the ball. We're moving the ball in. That's a big part of our offense, making sure the ball doesn't stick and that people making shots.
It was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.